A very good evening. This is Abigail R. Kharmalim bringing you the Salesian news across the globe.
Hello and welcome to the uninterrupted 200th episode of Salesian News Asia Pacific. I'm your host RJ Brian of Radio Salesian 90.8 FM, the voice of the hills, the first community radio of Don Bosco Asia since 2016. This show is brought to you by Church Art Kolkata, the church decor people. The headlines this week. Over 33,000 rickets children cared for cure. Green Hands hold nature camp. Psychology department holds seminar on mental well-being. Dreamers' camp attracts youth. Salesian youth movement inaugurated. Closure of 24 centers for deprived children feared. Salesian news team takes a break. The news in detail. India, over 33,000 rickets children cared for cure. Ms. Mona Lisa Rimbai reports from Shillong.
A group of volunteers led by Salesian Father George Chunkapura organized a medical camp for 3,000 rickets-affected children from rural Shillong on the 3rd of March 2024. The Center, a social outreach program of Sacred Heart Theological College at Meghalaya, Shillong, is assisted by a team of doctors, nurses, students, and volunteers. Rickets affects the entire bone structure of children and leads to a variety of deformities like bow legs, knock knees, twisted ankles, and soft skull. Mostly caused by malnutrition due to poverty, ignorance, and poor eating habits. Rickets children suffer from lack of calcium and vitamin A and D. The chances of cure are great if identified and treated in its early stages. Founded in 1989 by Father Dr. George Chunkapura, the center has treated some 33,000 rickets children. Many are fully healed, others partially, and some, unfortunately, abandoned treatment for various reasons. Over the years, project had the visionary and effective leadership of Father George Kotupalil, Shaji Poikunal, Matthew George Karyapuram, and Jude Sebastian Kutukal.
Ms. Mona Lisa Rimbai reporting. In the heart of every dream lies the power to inspire. Introducing a timeless masterpiece that captures the essence of a visionary's dream. Behold the embodiment of Don Bosco's dream at 9 years of age, a symbol of hope, compassion, and the unwavering spirit to make a difference. Transform any space into a sanctuary of inspiration with our exquisite statues and murals. Perfect for schools, churches, and community centers, a constant reminder of the power of dreams. Church Art Kolkata, the church decor people. churchart.ganguly@gmail.com 919831020945. India Green Hands hold nature camp. Project coordinator of Surabhi, Ms. Priyanka reports from Chennai.
Green Hands, one of the main environmental education initiatives carried out by the Development Office of Chennai Province, Surabhi, involved children in a nature camp that took place in the picturesque hills of Erkard, Tamil Nadu. This immersive experience, held on 28th and 29th February at the Erkard Retreat Center, aimed to cultivate a deeper connection between children and nature. A total of 64 enthusiastic participants, aged 6 to 8, accompanied by 15 teachers and 8 volunteers, participated in the camp, during which lectures and workshops were held, including a fascinating excursion into the nearby forest. The camp concluded with children receiving greater awareness of nature and a certificate of participation.
Ms. Priyanka reporting. India one-day seminar of mental well-being organized. Father Jimmy Sangma reports from Guwahati.
On March 1st, 2024, a seminar titled Healthy Minds, Healthy Lives was jointly organized by the Young at Risk Commission and Youth Commission of the Salesian province of Guwahati in collaboration with Don Bosco University Department of Psychology, Nava Prerona Psycho-Spiritual Counseling Service Center, Bosco Reach Out, Meghalaya and Don Bosco Institute Guwahati. Provincial Youth Delegate Father Marcus Lakra welcomed guests and participants. Provincial Father Januarius S. Sangma was the chief guest. Dr. Loya Agarwala delivered the keynote address, which was followed by enriching sessions on various topics related to mental health. An enriching and interactive panel discussion took place post-lunch. Founder Director of Meghalaya, Father Lucas Cheruvalil, coordinated the seminar's preparation. The seminar came to a close with the proposal of a tentative roadmap for promoting mental well-being and the release of a self-care booklet by Virender Bakla of Meghalaya.
Father Jimmy Sangma reporting. Papua New Guinea Dreamers' Camp attracts youth. Miss Arlene Abital reports from Port Moresby.
Don Bosco Technological Institute, Barroco, hosted 2 Dreamers Camps, marking the Institute's Silver Jubilee of Foundation and as well as the bicentenary of Don Bosco's Dream at 9. 470 students, staff, and selected student facilitators gathered for the 3-day camps on the elements of Salesian youth spirituality. The theme of the camp was Dream, Live, Love, like Don Bosco, inspired by the Strena 2024 on The Dream That Makes You Dream, a heart that transforms wolves into lambs. A joint effort of the youth pastoral teams of Salesians and Salesian sisters, the camp was divided into 2 batches, where the first batch was held on March 1st to 3rd for the 1st and 4th year students, while the second was held from 8th to 10th March 2024 for the 2nd and 3rd year students. For each camp, students were divided into 15 groups to battle it out in team-building activities like Mirror of Life, Every Drop Counts, Hamster Roll, Escape the Web, and Connector, strengthening their friendship, communication, personal and social values that would make them like Don Bosco in friendship with Jesus.
Miss Arlene Abital reporting. Solomon Islands Salesian Youth Movement inaugurated. Miss Esther Vitolio reports from Tetere.
Bosco Tetere witnessed the inauguration of Salesian Youth, Bosconians, and Bosco Kids from 23rd to 25th February 2024. More than 250 young people from the neighborhood of Don Bosco Tetere and the Salesian parish participated. Young people of 6 sodalities dressed up in the traditional attire were present for the opening ceremony. Each sodality leader, carrying the light bamboo torches, read out message of peace, joy, and prosperity to their friends and the people gathered for the inaugural ceremony. After official inauguration by the rector of Don Bosco Tetere, the captain of the Salesian Youth Movement led the youth in a pledge-taking ceremony. First day ended with a spectacular display of talents followed through amazing war cries and fire dances, cheered on by parents in a large audience. The second day was dedicated to the formation of the youth. Young people revisited Don Bosco's Dream at 9, the account of the dream and the implications of the Strena in their daily lives.
Miss Esther Vitolio reporting. India closure of 24 centers for deprived children feared. Children at Risk Education Care was a 2001 initiative with 60 care centers for Santhal children in Khuborjylla district of Western Assam. Now reduced to 24 centers, the program may be discontinued due to lack of funds. Here's a special report of Sports Day held in one of the schools by Father Pascal Dung.
22 years have gone by since the existence of CARE project after the ethnic clash of 1996 and 1998. It is the brainchild of Father V.M. Thomas, then the executive director of DBI, Guwahati.
Where initially there was a lot of resistance, a lot of unwillingness on the part of parents to send children to school.
Initially there were 64 CARE schools in and around Khuborjylla district, especially Saro Para and Lungsung. The annual sports is a mega event where the students of CARE schools come together to have all the fun fair. This year it was held on February 24th at Salbari, Lungsung. The chief guest, Father V.M. Thomas, and other guests of honor were felicitated with traditional panchi.
I think this is a very beautiful occasion for me to witness the archery at Lungsung. Carefully, look at this young boy, he has just shot and so beautifully.
This is the target group of Salesians to cater to the poor and the marginalized. Uplift them through education to stand on their feet and achieve great heights in the society.
I wish that all of us, especially the Salesians, or through Bosco Reach Out or DBI or the neighboring organizations, to continue this program of care for their future.
Let the CARE flag fly high.
Here's a message from Director of Radio Salesian and Salesian TV on the occasion of the 200th episode of Salesian News Asia Pacific.
Dear Salesian News Asia Pacific team members, technicians, reporters, listeners, viewers, and our sponsors, Bosco South Asia and Church Art Kolkata. As we mark the remarkable milestone of the 200th episode of Salesian News Asia Pacific, I find myself overwhelmed with gratitude and admiration for the dedication and excellence that each of you brought to this esteemed program. With each episode, you have shown your commitment and love for Don Bosco's Salesian family spread out in 26 Salesian provinces and in 29 countries of Asia Pacific region. On this momentous occasion of our 200th episode, I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to each and every member of the Salesian News Asia Pacific reporters team. They are more than 220. As we reflect on this achievement, I must inform our team, listeners, viewers, technicians, reporters, and sponsors, we are taking a break from our weekly podcast and broadcast on radio and television. Yes, we are going off the air. Yes, you heard it right. Once again, congratulations on this incredible milestone, and a big thank you to all of you.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.